97, who's this?
Bobby.
You ready?
Speak to Algenon.
Okay, go ahead, buddy.
Let me ask you this. If you're already buying a house, but you need a bigger house, but you can't afford your payment, can you swap a house?
Say that again.
Can you swap can you swap a house? Can you swap your house for another house?
No. No.
Why?
Why? Because, I mean, if you already own a house, then you would have to sell that house in order to be able to buy another house.
Uh-huh.
Now, what you can do is...
Good idea, though.
What you can do is if you find a house and someone already has a mortgage on it, and you want to assume their mortgage, you can do that.
That's what we used to call it. The terminology, I think, is a little C in the hood.
No, she's talking about swapping a house.
That's what I'm saying. Swapping a house, you assume somebody else's mortgage and they take yours. That's we call that
Oh,
swapping a
okay.
house.
Well, yeah, I guess, yeah, you could do that, yeah.
But you could assume
Sometimes
somebody
you gotta
else's
break
mortgage.
down stuff out.
Yeah. You got it. I guess that was.
Not,
yeah.
You don't go to, you don't go to
No,
the bank.
you can
Only
assume
thing
the
you do-
mortgage.
Yeah, you assume
You
the
can't
mortgage.
swap the house. You can
And then I assume it's like
That's what he meant.
like when your mom buys
I thought
both
it
of the
was-
siblings cars, and
Yeah.
I take the smaller car off to
He was
college.
something
We
else.
swap cars.
I get it, I
and
get
the
it.
title, and then I assume
I
the
get it.
payment
Yeah.
for my sister's
But I
car.
thought what she meant was that she literally wanted to swap her house for another.
Well, I really did mean that, but, you know, since you,
Broke it down.
Danielle said, that's right, this Danielle, right?
What
Yeah.
what
But the
Danielle
challenge-
said. Just go ahead and say what Danielle said. Just go and say that.
But the challenge would be, I mean, do you have someone already lined up that wants to take your mortgage?
No, I'm just trying to find out, can you do that? You know, I have a house my husband and I bought, well, our buying, and it was a starter home, but we had to start having to raise our grandchildren,
Oh wow.
and we need
A bigger house,
I
right?
understand.
It should be programs for people like that. Good people need to have breaks, man.
It's hard.
That is a
Yeah,
I mean,
godsend.
your other solution is, I mean, you could, I mean, if you can't swap a house, if you're not able to go that way, you could always, if you can't sell your house, you could always rent it out. You may just have to rent a bigger house until you can buy it.
That's not a bad idea, sweetie. Why don't you look into that, okay?
It's not a bad idea if you can afford to do that.
That's right.
Well,
I
say,
mean, if
no,
you rent your house out,
Yeah.
whoever's paying the rent would be paying your mortgage. So it wouldn't be any more pressure on you monthly.
But then how would she get that down payment for the new house? I mean, for
Yeah.
it.
But she would rent the other house
But-
until she could buy it.
But yeah, but that capital that you're trying to get in for that new house that you're trying to rent is kind of
That's
tight.
right.
You know what I'm saying? You see what I'm
And
saying?
being able to afford two things at one time.
Yeah.
Well, no, the person that would be living in your original house would be paying rent. They would be paying enough rent to cover your mortgage, so you wouldn't have to pay for that.
I guess what Algenon is saying, sweetie, in a nutshell, do your research and find something that's affordable for what you can charge for rent at your
Exactly.
house.
Yeah.
And don't go above that. And that way
Exactly.
you won't go into debt and it'll be affordable to you. So don't even
And then you-
pursue that until you can afford it.
And then you may not be able to buy another house, but
Yeah.
you may be able to rent another house until you can buy a house.
Is that you got that?
Yeah, I understand that.
Well, you good then. I mean, so just start researching. And what's the name of the place that you were talking about in Winston?
Partners for Home Ownership.
Call them.
And you ask for
Okay.
Francine Taylor.
Okay, Maxine Taylor.
Francine Taylor.
Oh, okay, Francine.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's right.
And good luck, and you'll be in my prayers, okay, baby?
Yes.
Thank you for the call.
Thank you so much.
No, thank you for being you. For real. All right, sweetie pie, thank you.
Because that is commendable. She's taking care of
Yes,
the grandkids.
fun.
And that's the thing that really gets me about this economy, Algenon, is that people that are trying really hard to make the ends even look at each other
Yeah.
are running into problems.
Yeah,
That's
it-
my
Good
point.
people
And it's-
trying to do something and sacrifice for others can't catch a break. That's ridiculous.
I mean, it's tough. I mean, it's going to be
Yeah.
tough right now because, I mean, you know, energy prices are going to continue to go up. And
Yeah.
we are entering an economy that's going to be challenging. So,
All right, well, let's get back to the game. Thank you, sweetie pie, because I know a lot of people wanted to probably know how to assume someone else's mortgage.
well, I learned something just now. I actually just learned something today because I just learned about swapping a house.
Well, it's assuming
I
mortgage.
believe
Yeah.
y'all are.
It's
Don't make
assuming
me out of
mortgage.
being such a-
That
You
was
heard people saying
that
swap
was
house.
ghetto. I didn't want to say that when she was on the line.
When we come back,
Exactly what she was
when we come back.